You, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV. We live, we live, we live. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. Let's talk about it, man. Steelers versus Ravens recap, AFC North. Y'all know what's going down when it comes down to that division. Um, we got the big win today, man. Today was a big win. Another big win, back-to-back games, beating Washington. We was the underdogs in that game, and in this game, we was even a bigger underdog in this game, and we stood on the business today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we shocked the world because as far as us as Steelers fans, we've been kicking Lamar's ass for years now. Okay, he get out here, he like it's like the big bro, little bro effect, right? Little bro, he the man out there in them streets, but he can't fuck with big bro though. You know what I'm saying? He can't fuck with big bro. But when he out, everybody else, oh yeah, he out there throwing touchdowns, doing making crazy plays happen, this, that, and the third. But when it comes to the Steelers, all that shit gets shut down. We ain't tolerating none of that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But this was a typical Steelers Ravens type of game, with it being a low scoring game, a lot of defense. But I'm definitely ecstatic that we got the win today. You know what I'm saying? And sell, bring your ass. Bring your ass and sell. Yeah, where you at? We smoking on this Ravens pack. That's what we doing. Uh huh. We smoking on the Ravens pack. And sell, bring your ass. I know you probably watching that Chiefs game, weak ass nigga. I know you watching that Chiefs game. We going. I hope y'all win. You know what I mean? But yeah, we did our thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this song real quick while get everything together. You know what I'm saying? We giving Lamar Jackson the blues. You know what I'm saying? We've been giving him the blues for years. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break down this game, and it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, that's right. Going into Victory Monday, baby. Show me Sunday. Showed up early for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they showed me today. They really bout that. That's right. Number 7, baby. Giving Lamar Jackson the blues, smoking on that Ravens pack, baby. Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Let me just run this back just a little bit. I like this one part. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it's a party to start the week, baby. Yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me turn that off. But yeah, shout out to Francis, Joel or Jolie. Gonna Get Over You is the name of the song. I do not own the rights to that song. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find that on YouTube, in all social media streaming platforms. Okay. Francis, Jolie, Gonna Get Over You. That's a dope little song. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a black chick when I first heard that shit when I was younger, but this is a whole Caucasian woman. You know what I'm saying? She definitely had to be around like the Motown sound or something. She was definitely working with some black folks. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of music we was putting out back in that day. So, shout out to her, man. You know what I mean? That was a nice little jig right there she had. But anyway, let's talk about the game. Um, man, typical AFC North. We started off pretty much with Nick Herbert coming through, making a play on Derrick Henry, getting the fumble, came down pretty much, got a field goal out the deal. Lamar and them come back. Like I said, this was a very defensive game. A lot of mistakes. I'm not even gonna say a lot of mistakes, but more mistakes than usual because the familiarity between both teams. You know what I'm saying? Both of these teams, they know each other. Harbaugh and goddamn Tomlin, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? They face each other. I know they probably get tired of seeing each other. Like, man, I'm tired of seeing this mother. Nah, I mean, maybe not in that sense, like, but they just see each other all the time. You know what I mean? They probably got a mad respect for him. I got respect for Harbaugh. I hope he got respect for Mike T. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, all my respect for him goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? Anybody don't respect Mike T as a coach, I don't respect them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I don't play that. But anyway, um, you know, it was just a real grimy like kind of game. And the more that it stayed like that, honestly, the better it favored us because one thing about our defense is gonna make plays. They're gonna make plays. Period. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna get a turnover. They're gonna get an interception. They're gonna get something out the quarterback. Period. And if we can get both and get some sacks, oh, that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a long day in the office, straight up and down. And I thought defensively, what we were doing. All right. Let me just get into this. Let me get into the stats real quick. So we'll start it off with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, pretty much. I thought, I thought a lot of times where it just certain things what probably wasn't open. Some guys missed passes, drop passes. Some of that was on Russ. Some of that was on the players, right? I thought he had an underball kind of thrown with Calvin Austin early in the game, but it did hit Austin's hands. I'm like, bruh, you got to be able to reach over and grab that. Now, if Russ puts that in front of him, Calvin Austin is probably gone. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. He's probably gone with that particular play, but that just wasn't the case. But I just thought that Russ did what he had to do to manage the game. Okay. He did what he needed to do to manage the game. And it wasn't the most flashy Russell Wilson and the moon ball, the moon ball, the moon ball. The moon ball did pop out. You know what I'm saying? The moon ball definitely popped out a few times. But like I said, I just thought he did a great job with managing the game and not making too many mistakes. Now, the ball he threw to to Washington, one can be like, man, Russ overthrew that shit. He on bullshit. Or, because like I said, me personally, I was like, man, look, bro, just don't turn the ball over. I don't care if they run it again. Like me personally, I didn't care if they would have ran it again. I would have probably wanted to play action, but I wouldn't have cared if they ran it again because I'll rather take the 3 points, which we ended up with any goddamn way. So it really doesn't. The turnover didn't matter. Um, there was another play though I didn't like when Tomlin and them did go for it and they lost. It was that one. I'm like, bro, you're acting desperate. It was like the first. I want to say it was the first quarter. It was either the first or the second quarter, man, but they went for it on fourth down. I'm like, bruh, we looking desperate out here. I'd rather y'all punt the ball. You would have thought, and Justin Tucker missed the field goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I think he missed the field goal. Then we came down. I think we either got something. We end up stopping them. No, they end up coming down again. Then they missed another field goal, and then we had it on in their possession. I mean, on their field side of the field or close to the side of the field, and we fucking go for it. I'm like, bro, just punt the ball, bro. Punt the ball. The defense been holding Lamar and them boys up, but I think that was the drive when Lamar and them actually did score because they didn't have a lot to go. You know what I mean? So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot with that one. But offensively, man, I thought Russ did what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, I thought he did what he needed to do, and it was what it was. Now let's come over here. Russ was 23 for 36, still pretty efficient, 250, no touchdowns, one interception, 4 sacks. He took some sacks today. Um, Part of that could be the O line, part of that could be Russ. But like I said, you just got to give credit where credit is due, man. We're playing. Both of these teams are great defensive teams, so they're gonna get to the quarterback. That's just what it is. They do this. The Ravens get to every line, every offensive lines. Nobody's sitting up in the pocket, not getting touched, playing the Ravens straight up and down. So it is what it is. But Russ made the plays when he had to make the plays. One could be the offensive line. I really don't like to beat up on the offensive line unless they actually had a terrible fucking game. But when you needed to have it, they made the plays, and that's all that matters. Now, Russell didn't really have a great quarterback rating today. Part of that is probably really just from the 4 sacks and the interception. Had that interception been a touchdown, he probably would have been sitting somewhere around 100, maybe even in the high 90s or low 90s, 90 to 100 range, I say. But it is what it is. Rushing wise, I thought we did a real decent job running the ball today. We ran it for 34 times for 122 yards. Najee came through. Najee was Najee. You know what I'm saying? Najee was Najee. It is what it is. Jalen Warren with his cutback ability and his acceleration and how he's able to get the ball and go. That definitely gives the defense something to look to. You know what I mean? Look towards because of his shiftiness. He's not as shifty as maybe per se Najee is, because not for a big dude, Najee's pretty goddamn shifty. But Warren he's like a dart with that shit. Catch that bit, gone. You know what I'm saying? And he really gets at it. But Warren with 9 for 41 carries. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this was a team effort in running the ball. You know what I'm saying? Even old man Russ had to come out there and try to scramble for something real. But Justin Fields, man, when you needed a spark, his play to me was a big play, because when you needed a spark, he came through and got a QB draw to get him down at least close to the first down. You know what I mean? And then obviously at the end of the game, I wish he would have just kind of ran past that first down a little bit, but he slid a little bit early and he wasn't able to seal the game. Had he been able to seal the game, he would have had 2 plays within this game that was very impactful. Even though the third down still was very impactful, I would count it, but that would have sealed the game. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't seal the game, but it did put us in a great position to line up for victory formation. It did. I just wish he was able to run through that line, but it was what it was, right? Got to protect yourself and protect the football, most importantly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it is what it is. As far as targets go, George Pickens with 8 catches, 89. You know what I'm saying? 12 targets. The black cat, man. This dude is the black cat, man, straight up and down. George Pickens is the black cat, man. And like I say, his catching ability. I mean, the dude almost fucked around and caught that touchdown that I thought it could have been a pass interference, but they both was really fighting for that shit. George was playing real aggressive. I seen him push off a dude and got open. I was like, damn, bro. Like, all right, bro. Like, if you gonna be playing like that and shit, and the rest gonna be like when they come down to them 50-50 balls, bro, they gonna let y'all wrestle for it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind, GP. Keep that in mind, player. You know what I'm saying? When you playing like that and you push it off like that, when y'all get on that pie on that sideline running down, they gonna kind of, you know what I'm saying? They gonna kind of let y'all eat that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But George Pickens one of the coldest. You know what I'm saying? The Black Cat GP. You know what I'm saying? Out there doing his thing. Shout out to him. Big Washington. There was a few plays from Washington that I did hope. I was like, damn, I wish they would have hit him on that tight end screen, because yeah, after that he'd have been doing damage, but he's been able to do damage. Just hit his height, his ability. You know what I'm saying? And then once he catches that ball, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna want to really tackle that man. They gotta tackle him, but then nobody really want to get in the way of that. They willing to just, all right, we going down in his legs. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna try to hit this man from up top. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work out. You know what I mean? They automatically be ready to just go after the nigga knees. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Darnell Washington, man. Got a couple catches out there. Could have had a touchdown, man. I thought he could have fought for that. I don't know if he thought maybe somebody was behind him, but he could have got his hand on that at least, or at least boxed out enough to get back there to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Kind of jump, trying to at least get that pass. You know what I mean? You would have liked to see a little bit more effort from that. Seeing that, Russ was kind of looking for him this game. You know what I'm saying? Russ was looking for him this game, man. If their game plan was to take out Freiermuth, then Washington was the best thing today. You know what I'm saying? And as it showed, because the plays that he had were big plays. When you needed to have big plays, chunk plays, Washington had that, man. So, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Najee had him a little catch real quick, nice little check down. Charlie real quick. He could have had a few of these little check. He dropped one of them bitches, though. He dropped one of them. I'm like, damn, Najee, ah! You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know what I mean? But, all in all, 4 catches for 30 yards. Jalen Warren, same kind of thing, catching those little screens, here and there, catching a little dump downs, check downs, whatever you want to call them, and getting them plays. Freiermuth ain't really touched the rock like that today, but, it is what it is. He made up for it in effort and being a decoy, and, things could probably be a little frustrating for Moof, you know what I mean? But the most thing right now is winning. You know what I'm saying? And I think in due time, he'll start to get his targets and things like that. But teams are preparing for Freiermuth. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a high commodity, straight up and down. So, it's just things. It's probably things that they can do to get him more open. Maybe having him run through the middle a little bit more. Maybe a little faking pass block and running across the middle or something like that. You know what I mean? Instead of towards the outside. Especially like when plays break down and Russ needs somebody to find real quick. You know what I'm saying? He can know Freiermuth is going to be right there. All right, bang, I could throw that shit down on him. Because when you playing good pass rushers, bro, like, yeah, motherfuckers got to get open kind of quick. Motherfuckers got to get it. We got to rely on a little bit of yak. You know what I'm saying? This is where playmakers got to be playmakers, nigga. You're going to need to catch this ball and be able to at least give us something after the catch. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, catch the goddamn football. So I thought we did a decent job with that today. As far as just catching the ball, we had some drops that I thought we could have had. But the defense forced 2 turnovers. Deshaun Elliott with 1, and Patrick Queen. Not only did the motherfucker recover 1, but he actually forced 1. No, hold up. Yeah, didn't he force 1? I could have sworn he forced 1 though. So as Patrick Queen led the team in tackles, Minkah was out there. This was a game for Minkah. Minkah was out there putting his nose and shit today. He said, fuck all that defending I do not own the rights to that. Just letting y'all know right now. But yeah, Minkah was out there putting his nose and shit straight up and down. But yeah, as far as the defense go, man, I liked it what I seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Bend don't break. And the Ravens are used to being a high octane scoring team. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the case today. They looked real sloppy, You know what I'm saying? Guys couldn't get open, and then when guys are getting open, they hearing footsteps, they start dropping that ball. You know what I'm saying? The pressure was tight. The Python squeeze is real. You know what I'm saying? We had Lamar Jackson and them boys in the Python squeeze. Derrick Henry was in the Python squeeze. He broke for a little bit, but it is what it is. We got folks that's that know how to tackle and know how to get dudes down with it and be able to chase a dude down too. You know what I'm saying? So I do say we got some of the dogs though, man, as far as the secondary goes. So shout out to Larry Obenjobi. 5 tackles today. Beanie Bishop out there was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Guys was really covering. Cam Haywood busting through the walls like the Kool-Aid man, just wreaking havoc. Same thing, TJ Watt. TJ Watt had him a game today. You know what I'm saying? Got him a sack. I'm just like I said, I'm impressed with the defensive line. Their ability to be able to cave in that interior or come through from the outside. And shout out to Nick Herbert, man, because he was really out here applying pressure. Now I did think a few times he got held, but it is what it is. They was wreaking havoc, man, and getting after Lamar Jackson, making him uncomfortable, making him have to dance around in that pocket. And Lamar it's a smooth criminal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. Dude is a smooth criminal. The way he can slither out of that, bro, is that should be crazy. So shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. Shout out to him. Um, like I said, Keanu Bennett and them boys, Elaine Roberts out there putting his nose and shit. Shout out to the rookie. The rookie got out there, got him a few tackles, actually fucked around, came down with an interception. That joint was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I already talked about Deshaun Elliott, Nick Herbert as well. But yeah, man, salute to the defense, man. Defense went out there and was standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Defense went out there and stood on the business. Shout out to Chris Boswell, 6 for 6 out there. Waitman had a few punts. I was like, damn, but we got a lucky bounce. It went down to the 25. But it was one that was very fucking impressive from Waitman. If that's the 71 yarder, yeah, that one was crazy. That one was crazy. He put his foot into that shit. But let's get into what the Ravens did, right? Now, as far as Lamar Jackson, he goes 16 for 33, 207 yards, a touchdown, interception, 2 sacks, and he actually finishes the game worse than Russell Wilson. Okay? He actually finished the game worse than Russell Wilson. Not too bad, but it's just letting you know like how much of a defensive just grind out win. Manage the game. Manage the game. This is the key of the game managers. This is why game managers will be able to win, especially when it comes down to playoff time. You got to be able to win these games when they sloppy and real good defenses are playing amongst each other. The motherfuckers making mistakes and shit like that. It is what it is. It's a part of the game. But um, yeah, man, Lamar Jackson, man, he looked like he was struggling out there. He didn't look like Lamar, like how Lamar be looking. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like that. Lamar looked better in some of his losses than he did. Like today, probably had to be the worst game that he played this year. Let me look into that real quick. Let's look into that real quick. This had to be the worst game he played this year. Because his numbers is definitely high. Every time I look, I got Lamar Jackson on my fantasy team. This definitely hurt my team. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you, but hey, I take it for a Steelers win. So yes, this is absolutely his worst. This is his worst game of the season. Okay, like I told y'all, Tampa Bay, he's showing out. He's showing ass. You know what I'm don't want to give him that credit, but we're gonna have to go get that. We're gonna have to go get that for sure. All right, so this is all the games he had, and by far, this is definitely the worst game that he's had all year. Now I'm guessing the quarterback rating is not going to get judged until what, maybe. All right, it's not the least yards he threw this year. But even in games like that, he was a very efficient, 80% completion rate, 72 completion rate. These are just the games that he didn't, the least yards he threw in a season. But he ain't get no turnovers. Got sacked once out of those two games. And our game got sacked twice. Got an interception. I mean, we just did a hell of a job, man. We did a hell of a job, and we always do a hell of a job on Lamar Jackson, man. I mean, even when you come down here and look at the Chiefs game, he was out there balling. He was out there balling. See what I'm saying? Opening night, he was balling. And this is the Chiefs, the two-time champs and all that. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. So this is what we do with Lamar, man. We do this with a lot of quarterbacks, though, man. We just don't get, we just ain't gonna get the credit. But now the first two games we got tested. So now are people going to start to give the Pittsburgh Steelers some just due, man? It's time to start giving the Steelers some just due as being a real shot. People, people ain't, it's a lot of people that don't believe for real, but because they hoping for the Bengals to probably sneak in there or the Bills or somebody like that. But all right, yep, yep, yep. All right, I hope we back. All right, yep, yep, yep. All right, all right. So yeah, we back. All right, so yeah, let me come back up here and share my screen. Let me actually see where it stopped at because I don't know where that shit possibly stopped playing at. 33, 207 yards. The game. But hey, he's showing up. Get that, sure. Get, turnovers. Yeah, that's crazy. Real. All right. So yeah, let's come over here to these stats. Let's come over here. So as we look into the stats, the Ravens get 16 first downs. We get 18. So we let in that third down efficiency. Could be better, but At least it was better than theirs. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. So I tip my cap to the defenses. You got both defensive teams. Um, so hey, it is what it is. And on top of that, we got the win. You know what I mean? We were in a total of 74 plays. Total yards, they got us on that. Same amount of drives. Um, when it comes down to the passing, they got the passing over us. Let me see. Rushing, they got rushing and passing yards over us. That's crazy when you think about it. It didn't feel like that, but that's kind of crazy. So they got the rushing and passing over us, and we still mathematically won the game. All right, we had more first downs, and maybe that's the difference of the game right there. In the red zone, they were 2 for 2. We were 0 for 4 in the red zone. Think about that. Hold on. Think about that. In the red zone, they were 2 for 2. We were only 0 for 4. That's crazy, bro. Hold on. We had the ball for majority of the game. That's right. Nobody, bro. We didn't even fucking score a touchdown. Hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been hitting that herb. Hold up. Yeah. Damn. So if you would have like think about this, y'all. This is wild. Now I'm actually thinking about this, bro. Only key thing in the game that we really had game by 2 fucking points. Shot. You gotta give a shout out to the defense, man. Getting that ball turned over twice and coming down with that interception. So for us to not even touch the end zone, Boswell out there, this is a Boswell game. Boswell definitely gonna give me a lot of fantasy points for sure. He won us the goddamn game today. So Boswell kicked 6 goddamn field goals. That's crazy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not tripping, bro. Yeah, no touchdowns. Done got this dub because a lot of people were running around here. Cam Newton, Cam, we're gonna need you to we can't wait the Funky Friday. You're gonna have to bring your ass up here Monday. Oh, that shit you was talking, fam. I respect Cam though. I respect Cam Newton. I do. I do respect him for sure. And I respect his opinion. But come on, bro. Give us some credit, bro. Give us some love, man. Give us some love, Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Get the boys some love. We went out there. We stopped that, man. We went out there and stopped that bad man and got them Action Jackson, Mr. Jackson, Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Give us some credit for this shit, dog. We want some credit. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to give us no credit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We still got a long way to go. Got a long way to go to get to where we need to get to. But this was a great win. I'm happy for this. We go into victory, victory Sunday. But hey, look, we victory Monday. But to be real, we ain't got long to celebrate because we got another AFC game coming up this Thursday. Okay. So we gotta take care of business in Cleveland. All right, we're going to Cleveland. We're going to be in pretty much playing in Ohio the next couple weeks. So AFC North football has begun, and we kicked it off with a dub. Okay, we kicked it off with a dub against the divisional team, the team that's on top of the division. So that's a hell of a way to get this shit, get the party started. You know what I'm saying? We getting the party started for number 7, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day ones, shout out to new ones. Make sure y'all hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.